I'm back over here. My buddy Richard's coming with his log grabber. He's gonna put these jokers on. He's gonna put these jokers on the trailer for me. I'm gonna get them to the shop. I'm gonna try to cut one up, one of them big ones. Let y'all look at it. We've made it back, got them all unloaded, stacked on the ground. Here I got one up on the sawmill. It's the biggest one that I had. I'm gonna cut it first and get it out the way. While I had it on the forklift, I went ahead and set it up here. But I think what I'm gonna do, and some people might say no, but anyhow, I think I'm gonna cut it in half. It's 12 foot. I think I'm gonna cut 6 foot. I'm gonna cut the whole thing at one time, but I might wind up cutting it in half based on the fact that it's all, if you look, it's all gnarly right up in here. And then right here, it just kind of goes to a straight log. So this is gonna be all crazy looking. And then this is gonna be more straight looking. Well, if you put it on if you leave it all one piece and you put it on a bar top or something, it's gonna be all crazy looking on one side, cool looking, then over here it's gonna be a totally different grain. If it was the same thing all the way through, you know, I always look at it as what it's gonna look like on the finished product, and it needs to look, all trees are different, all grains are different, but it needs to kind of all resemble, you know, you can't have all kind of figure here and then just all of a sudden straight grain all the way to the end. It just don't look right. So I think at the end I might wind up cutting these in 2 6-foot pieces. Not only that, but when I go to these swap meets and stuff and I sell it, my best selling stuff is anywhere from 2 foot to 6 foot pieces. They're cheap, you know, anywhere from 20 to 80 bucks, and everybody got 20 bucks. I don't never bring back a $20 piece. They all sell in the beginning, and I'm sitting there thinking about cutting up some of my longer stuff into $20 pieces. But because people can do something with them. You know, you buy this big long one, it's a big long board. You got to have a truck to haul it in. You got to have a big project for it. Them little short ones, you know, they just buy them and they make a little something out of them. Bim, bam, boom. Ain't got much money in it. If it don't go good, who cares? But anyhow, I'm finna cut this log up and we're gonna see what's on the inside of it. I'm standing over in the shade, so but anyhow, I ran down it twice. I got to the red meat, and I'm gonna hose it off, give you a quick look at it. Now when I loaded it up, I went ahead and got my pith centered. If you don't know what I mean by getting my pith centered, you need to go back and watch my 3 tips video. That means you got that log running straight, the center of that log running straight from one end to the other, same measurement and height. Not only that, but look, I'm gonna show you something. I'm sure you might have seen this before. See that little black spot right there? That's probably a sign somewhere that way there's a nail or in this tree, which is very possible because it come off a fence line where they had cows and horses. So I'm sure one time maybe they had something nailed to it. But anyhow, let me hose it off and let me shut up and let you see it. I mean, it ain't got into the good red stuff right there. But right here, I'm gonna shoot it from both ways with that sun glaring. But anyhow, it's some wicked looking figure right there, just in that one spot, and then it kind of goes back. We ain't got deep into it yet. Right there is a little bark intrusion or something, I don't know. But let me shoot it back this way. Looks better. Yeah. See right there, and that's where I was telling you earlier, when you get into this real lumpy, limb infested area, you're gonna get some cool stuff. See over here in the smooth spot, you just got grain, you know. Let me make a few more cuts and we'll look at it again. It's getting heavy. I don't even know. Oh yeah. That's what I don't like about 12-foot logs too. They're twice as heavy as 6-foot logs. I got 3 cut, 2's usable. This is the back side of the one I just showed you. So I'm talking about all that just wicked looking. Looks like a flame going through there. And down there it's pretty plain Jane. I got this one flipped backwards. This is the last one I cut. We ain't made it halfway yet, not quite. But you can see, I mean, see that sells. People see that, and that's what they want. Now that, yeah, like I say, see it just kind of goes back in the plane. Get down here. This ain't, that stuff will be all the way through it. That's why I'm cutting them in half. Remember when I showed you that little black spot on the end? Now look. Metal. 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 Even when I cut this one up here, I didn't realize it. Metal. What that is, you see how it's got the little, let me go back to that. See how it's got the little two pieces of metal? That's barbed wire. For some reason, it hit right there. I don't know which direction it's running, but what I'm gonna do, luckily I was at the end of my blade and didn't start with a new blade. I wanted to make sure I got past that black spot, but I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut this log right here. I'm gonna lose about 2 foot, and then I'm gonna keep ripping her on down. If I don't, every time I hit there, it's just gonna dull the blade. I've made it not quite halfway through it, but I got some decent slabs and showed them to you. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the rest of this log, and I'm gonna do it kind of like my other videos. I'm gonna lean them up against the wall. That's what with the sun. That's when you get the best view, when they're standing up and the sun's on them. So hopefully I get these cut before it gets too dark, and you get a look at all of it. Got them cut up. It was 9 slabs altogether, 9 nice slabs, and then a little section over there. But I got it all laid out, cleaned up and laid out. I'm gonna show it to you real quick and see what you think. 5 12-footers. Then I hit the nail. So then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got 10 altogether. I think I got 10 slabs. 5 12-footers, 5 6-footers. I know we're kind of narrow, but it's good. This is one of the smaller pieces. I'm right out in the sun. I hope all this is coming out good. Bigger pieces. Right there's some nice grain. Go watch my last video, because the lady gave me these logs for free, and my question was, free logs, or are they? What's it going to cost me to get them here? My help that helped me cut them up, I paid him, I think around being about $160. And then we came back, my buddy Richard, Specialty Tree Care, right there, he went out there and helped me load them up, and he just got a hell of a machine. He just got it. I thought it was just cool as shit, because it did it with no problem. But he loaded them up, and I was going to give him a couple $100. He said no, so man, we're going out to eat with him and his wife tonight, and I'm going to buy his steak. But so let's say $400 for me to get all these logs here. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 6 left. Probably 3 good ones and 3 smaller ones. But I'm gonna cut every one of them, get cut up. Won't nothing get wasted. But I'd say $400 investment. I mean, that slab there is probably a couple $100. You know, these slabs probably anywhere from 150 to 200. You know, I don't try to make a killing on them, but I'll make something. So I'd say that one log is, let's say $1,500 in that one log, and I still got, 6 left. It's some work. I mean, this ain't a lazy man's game, but I still gotta stick them, get the rest of them cut up, stick them somewhere, and I gotta load them up in the truck, get them to some kind of swap meet, and sell them. So that's an expense. But I'm gonna say this was a win-win. She got her trees out of her yards for free, and I'm gonna make me a few bucks off of them. So they won't go to waste. That's the good part about it. Thank you for watching.